want fried chicken, go to Korea. I bought a fire pit for the middle of my table. Chat, I asked for mustard. We translated it. The Japanese translation is mustardo. She gave me pepper sauce. Good morning. Don't look back here. I was cleaning my room and then I didn't want to clean it anymore and I fully just left it. I just filmed a whole week of eating, Monday through Sunday, week of eating in Japan. By the way, we're in Japan. Like, I really pride myself on being very natural, very authentic. Apparently in my daily life, I look even worse. So this is a take 2 of me not looking gross. First things first, I'm gonna make a matcha real quick. I make like a collagen matcha concoction in the morning. I don't do coffee every day. I love coffee, but like I'll only do coffee like 3 or 4 days a week because I don't want to get a migraine every time I don't have access to coffee. I don't know, I just don't like being dependent on things. So I'm gonna make a matcha today. And then I found this spot down the road from my house, and I don't know why I've never heard of them before, but they do poke bowls, sushi, and ramen. I'm gonna get dressed to go to Costco. I actually usually look really bad at Costco because I'm always in a terrible mood when I'm at Costco, because I know everybody says like the Japanese, they're so quiet, they're so polite, they're so clean. No, I think living here has taught me that at the end of the day, humans are humans and humans are gross. Welcome to my kitchen. It is an actual disaster. Okay, this is definitely the most dress I've ever gotten for Costco in my life. The fit, the unfolded clothes over there, those just got there this morning. We listen, we don't judge. This shirt, this is my first time wearing this shirt and it makes my boobs look uncomfortably large. They're big, but they're not like that as big as the shirt's making them look. Damn, yikes. Maybe this isn't the fit. Also, if you hear a man speaking in Spanish in the background, it is because I don't have an ounce of Spanish in my blood. Everybody thinks I'm Spanish. I don't have a single ounce of Spanish in my blood. I am not Spanish at all. He is 1,000,000% Spanish. And I told him that I won't visit any Spanish countries without being able to communicate somehow. So he's been kind of just speaking to me in Spanish and I've just been like, FYI, I am not Spanish, not even a little bit. Why is it zoomed in? I want this! I really wanted to just come home, drop the groceries off, go to dinner, and get in bed, but I was miserable. I was in a terrible mood. If I'm in a good mood, do not bring me to Costco, Japan, or a Costco in Japan, because it makes me violent. The Costco out here makes me violent. I had to come home and take a shower. I was literally going for cherries. No cherries. There was hardly any fruit, actually. And I did not get my beef that I wanted to get, my roast that I wanted to get, because there was a man standing over them, sneezing and coughing, just open. Let's hope these poke bowls are good.
I just use my hands.
What is this?
I have no idea.
That's something from the ocean.
Looks like a roller coaster of emotions here.
Damn, you're getting all the angles. The textures in this bowl are unlike any textures I've ever had in a poke bowl.
Seriously?
Do you wanna order another sushi roll? I'm eating it with my hands. I don't care. This is the vibe in my house at 4 a.m. This is the one and only Ballerina Farms protein. This is the only protein I drink. I have 2 of them up there. For some reason, with the last order, I got signed up for a subscription and they sent another one. I was like, I might as well. This. I cut out normal protein, I want to say like 2 years ago, because something about chemicals protein. It doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit well. So I get chocolate. I also have the maple cinnamon. It doesn't taste like nauseating protein, but the flavors are just too complex for me. I'm a simple person. I like simple flavors. So I just get the chocolate. It has 10 ingredients. It has 100% grass-fed whey. I watch her all the time, and I follow, she's probably the only person on Instagram that I actually follow her stories. But some of that grass-fed whey protein is from cows from Ireland. Like, some of it's from her own cows, some of it's from the cows in Ireland. Currently she's in Ireland doing a cooking class. I'm too big of a Hannah Nealman fan, and it's actually showing to be a bit embarrassing. Okay, grass-fed whey, cocoa powder, insulin chicory root, collagen, love some collagen, hemp protein. So if your job drug tests, maybe this is not the one for you. I wish it didn't have hemp protein. I'm not a fan of the hemp protein, but colostrum, very good for your tummy. Unrefined sea salt, stevia leaf, and monk fruit. This protein is like the sourdough bread of protein, and I don't know how else to explain it. It's like the flavor, like when you eat regular bread and then you eat sourdough bread, it kind of has that same taste. Recording my this is why I'm hardly recording my meals, because for breakfast it's literally just this, and I mix flax seeds in with it and put it in the fridge and let them soak for a second. They kind of have like the same texture as chia seeds, like soaked chia seeds, but they have fiber. Also, a tip, it comes out better and smoother if you shake it rather than stir it. I just feel like I'll never use any other protein ever, ever, ever. But another good one, if you want something, this is $70. I pay $70 because, like, no, it's 60 something, and then it's like $10 for shipping, I think everywhere, like literally everywhere, like worldwide. But if this is too expensive, I highly, highly recommend EHP Labs Blessed Protein. It is plant protein. My whole titty is coming out. Hang on. We're back and we're better than ever. I look I don't know why because I don't eat it's literally 10:30 right now. I don't drink my protein until after I like work out, so I don't even know why I felt the need to show you my protein at 4 o'clock in the friggin' morning. We're gonna have that with a twist, never done before. Nezuko, please, she's freaking out. There was a cat fight outside, and no, her tail, she's gonna spray on the, Nezuko, come here! Yeah. Okay, I think I chased her away. Okay, if there's, look, this cat is so good. I got her off the street. Never once has she ever peed in the house. One night, I didn't let her out to go to the bathroom, and she was out at 3 o'clock in the morning going from window to window because she had to pee so bad, and I got up at like 3 a.m. and to let her out because she peed outside like a dog. We just made her, a few months ago, we made her an indoor cat. Now she's like fully domesticated, like fully indoor cat. For some reason, she knew exactly what the litter was and that she had to use it, and she's really bad at using litter, but she's trying. Anyway, when she sees another stray cat outside, she gets up and she projectile sprays onto my window, and I guess that's her way of marking her home, but it's like, it's not going outside. Besides the point, I'm putting kefir. I'm gonna put kefir in my protein. I usually drink it with just whole milk. I'm doing kefir today, so that could be really traumatic because I usually just try to do like a shot of this stuff. I'm using Lifeway kefir cultured. Ew, I got low, they didn't have regular fat. Okay, this is something I don't do. This is something I don't ever do, but apparently I accidentally got low fat. I don't approve of low fat. Like, if I didn't want fat in my protein, I would just have it with water. I'm doing it with kefir because probiotics are good. I was gonna say something else. Yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to do my, like, show you this protein at 4 o'clock in the morning, because it's literally 10 a.m., 10,000 steps, done. Nothing else is done. I haven't done, you know what, I did the laundry. I don't know, I feel like I move better. Like, whenever I have something in my stomach and I'm working out, I literally just feel slow. I feel heavy. I'm heavy enough. This is my jar. I don't know where the lid is. The washer. Here's the lid. Everything's a mess. Everything's a disaster, actually. But I'm gonna do like 5 ounces of kefir. Now, if you don't know, kefir is basically, it's like plain yogurt on crack. It's so sour, but it is absolutely packed with like probiotics. You know, I said that this one was gonna be better, like I was gonna look better. I don't think I've ever promised to be less scatterbrained. So here we are. So the thing with regular protein is, like, people do their protein and coffee is foul. This protein is so, like, it's literally like cocoa powder. It's actually cocoa powder, but it goes so well in coffee. Like, it gives you that richness that regular protein just doesn't. If you're somebody who drinks kefir, highly recommend. This kind of offsets the sourness. But if you have no interest in kefir, just keep doing whatever you're doing. Don't, unless you desperately need like 1 billion live and active probiotics, girl, stick to milk. Okay, truly, I'm trying my best. Turns out this whole looking good everyday thing is not for me. My hair is a million different colors and a million different lengths because, said it before, Japanese hair salons are a form of self-harm. Point blank. Anyway, I bought something. It's so heavy. This is not relevant to the video at all, but I really want to like move away, get a dining table, and I have such dreams for this dining table, but then I'm like on Pinterest and it's like, okay, cute, not too try hard, not too corny centerpieces for a dining table. Like, not minimal. I'm not like a minimal kind of girl, but like a floral arrangement is not for me. It's not. I don't think it ever will be. I don't really like flowers very much. I appreciate flowers. They're cool. But I'm not somebody who cares for flowers like that. So I bought this. I will put the link in the description. I just needed to be different. I needed to be so different. I needed to be not like the other girls. I was like, Pinterest, give me something that is not like the other girls. Pinterest gave me nothing. Pinterest was like, floral arrangement. What else do you put in the middle of a table? I did my scouring online because I love a candle. I love a lit candle. It's so heavy and like difficult to get out of here. Love candles. Don't want a candle in the middle of the table either. Like, that's weak, you know, that's mid. So I was like, a fire pit. A fire pit in the middle of my dining table. I can reheat my food if I need to. I bought a fire pit for the middle of my table. This is for camping. You can use it indoors. I made sure you can use it indoors. I won't die from the fumes. And if I do die from the fumes, I died cooler than all these other bitches. It comes with these things and you can like roast marshmallows, roast some weenies over the fire. Are you kidding me? Like hot dogs for dinner. I got black. I figured black was neutral because the only other color that I could find was gray. And I hate, I don't want to use the word hate so much. I strongly dislike a millennial gray. I got this black. It's like literal stone. So this is the middle of it. This is a piece of cotton. It's like a big old chunk of cotton. Pretty sure this runs off of rubbing alcohol and then you just light this bitch on fire. And it's big. This is, I believe, 16 inches. I'm gonna have a fire pit in the middle. Like, imagine this. Okay, so when you're making when you're doing like a centerpiece to a table, something I learned about interior design a long time ago was your centerpieces look weird because they don't follow a theme. They don't follow like a landscape scheme, you know what I mean? If you have a long rectangular table, why are you going to put a round centerpiece? Like, why are you going to do something round? Like, make it a long rectangular centerpiece. And I was like, okay, I want like a farmhouse like rectangular table. So I was like, okay, this big long rectangular thing would go perfect with that. I don't have this table yet. It's not even close to being like a thing yet, but it's in my mind and like this is just me scheming. I really want to light this. I don't have rubbing alcohol. I wonder if I could use liquor. Okay, I got it on Amazon. I'm going to put the link to this in my description because if there's anybody watching this that's like me and so not like the other girls and just has to be so different and hates a floral arrangement, I'm going to recommend this. And if your house burns down, I will not be held liable.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. Hello? Are you able to get rubbing alcohol?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for my alcohol to get here. This has nothing to do with the video. This is just something that I needed to share. But look what else I bought. Dolce & Gabbana pony fur heels. Are these not so cowboy? These are so cowboy. Listen, when I go home, when I go back to North Jersey, when I go back to the boonies, stepping out in these Dolce & Gabbana, absolute stiletto of a shoe. Bro, between my heels and my tabletop fire pit, I'm unstoppable. The instructions are somewhere over there, but I feel like this is kind of... How difficult can it be? The lighting in here is awful. I'm so nervous. Do I do it in the middle?
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
Now I feel like I have to turn the
Oh,
lights
that's
off.
so good. That's so good. I'm such a genius. I'm so smart. In the middle of it. Kermit, okay. I wonder how many hours this thing burns for because the cotton isn't even turning like dark.
Do you have to replace the cotton every time?
Yeah, but I bought like a whole big pack of extra cotton. No, you don't have to replace it every time. I think just when this one like just burns too much. Okay, so it comes with this like thing and you literally just smother it. And this is like the shape of the thing. So then this, you smother it. I'm afraid this gets hot actually.
Probably will, but just, there you go. Leave it there for a second. All right, now let go. Ta-da.
And it barely, like, it doesn't smoke. Like, barely any smoke has come up.
That was awesome.
Name a better centerpiece. Exciting, exciting day. We're going for ramen. And I'm going to walk for ramen. It's just good to walk all the time. And like if I eat a big bowl of ramen right before going to bed, I will not be able to sleep because my digestive system will be like, what the absolute. This is also green tea. I'm having a big old cup of green tea because in my mind, now this may not be true, don't even bother correcting me, in my mind, green tea is a degreaser for the body, for the system. And when I know I'm gonna have like something big and disgusting and greasy for dinner, I will drink green tea. It probably doesn't work like that, but it makes me feel better mentally. So I am gonna do something different about my hair because I hate what's going on here. And we're going to take a walk up the road and get a big bowl of nudes. Everybody loves a big bowl of nudes. I feel like I need to do a disclaimer. I don't eat like this every single week. I'm doing a week of eating in Japan, but this is not like what I eat. Like I typically eat the same thing every day, and what I eat is boring, and there would be no video if I just did a what I eat in Japan. So this is kind of just like a week of cheat meals. Also, I don't know why I feel the need to mention this, but just before I turned this camera on, my cat started throwing up, and you know that sound cats make when they throw up? So she started making that sound and I screamed, "Nezuko, no!" And she took off running and projectile vomited while running all across the floor. So I'll leave you with that for a minute. Take me for a burrito. I did not do all this walking. I hate it here. What other ramen spot that's not like ick ramen? That's like good. Like I feel like that's like mom and pop ramen. I want good ramen. I feel like ramen's very easy to miss. Like there's more missed ramen than there is hit ramen. Maybe I just got a burrito.
They're not open.
They're not. Oh yeah, they're not open on Tuesday. God, everything's a scam out here. The vibes in this place are not immaculate, but the truth lies in the texture of the noodles for me, because I'm a noodle snob. They look thick enough. Oh my gosh. The noodles are really good, but this broth is like liquid garlic.
It's good.
Oh my god. That's really garlicky. Also, they can be slacking on the atmosphere a little bit because the food's legit. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's sizzling. Now the chicken is what I'm nervous for, because fried chicken in Japan is not that cash money. If you want fried chicken, go to Korea, and it's spicy, allegedly. Oh, karma. This thing came out sizzling like it was a plate of fajitas.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a 10, but she orders fajitas on your birthday.
She is 7 in need of attention.
Fajitas? No good. If you order fajitas, you're a pick-me, because no way you're actually enjoying it. You're just enjoying everybody looking at you with your sizzling bowl of fajitas. I'm aware I look insane right now. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm having some pre-worky. I didn't feel like making coffee this morning. I just had a really hard time waking up, but it's far too late in the day for me to be drinking a pre-workout. I literally laid on the couch and rotted. But we're getting ready now. We're getting ready because I was told to get ready. I was told we're going on a date. I was told to just get dressed and be ready and don't worry about it. I was told there are reservations at an undisclosed location. And I had anticipated kind of having a lazy dinner. Like, it's just a lazy day. It's a lazy kind of day for me. So I'm getting ready. Also, I don't want to like take date nights for granted. Like sometimes, like I'm such a homebody that sometimes I get so, also this isn't what I'm wearing. This is not what I'm wearing. I'm not going out on a date in this. I get so like swept up in my at-homeness that I'm like, when it comes time to go out, it's almost like a hassle. And it's like, I might as well stay home. Or I end up just going out in like messy bun, sweatpants kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I'm trying to exit that. I'm trying to exit that era of my life. I know I have morning voice. I've had morning voice for hours. It won't go away. I'm so tired today. This is probably a good thing though that this is happening. But like, I don't want to take this whole date night thing, surprise date, for granted, especially like when you've been in a relationship for a long time, because I can tell you, in my last relationship, there was not a single date. Not a single date was had. Honestly, I wasn't even asked out. I was literally in high school, like this little kid, and I started hanging out with this guy, and nobody asked me out, but like his whole family started calling me his girlfriend. So then one day I was like, girlfriend? He's like, Yeah. But anyway, not a single date was had in 5 years of my life. How many years was it? It was a very, very, very long relationship and not a single date was had. Let me tell you, I love these like bad relationship story times. Maybe this is like toxic, but like I think I'm only talking about it now because I can laugh about it now and it's so funny. And like, if somebody else is going through this, maybe don't do that anymore. But I think the first time we ever actually went on a date was like 3 years into the relationship, because I was just like, you never take me on a date. Like this relationship was just constant screaming. It was constant retaliation because he would do something so shitty. So like, it was just me screaming all the time, like a crazy person. I was just like, you never take me on a date. So then he took me to the Olive Garden, which is somewhere that I have said thousands and thousands of times that I hate Olive Garden. Like, it's not, I look, ugh, this is, okay, I look really gross. I'm like, it's not really Italian food, like it's bullshit, it's gross, it's greasy, it's this, it's that. I just don't care for Olive Garden. So then our first date comes around and it's like a couple years into the relationship. I'm still like a teenager, I'm still like in high school. He takes me to the Olive Garden. I was like, you know what? I will quite literally take what I can get. I just want to go out to eat one time in my life, please. We're like eating our breadsticks or whatever, and his dad walks in. And I'm like, what a coincidence. Like, that's crazy. And he goes, yeah, like, I figured if he came with us, then he'd want to pay. And this was not a money thing. It's not like he had a job. This man had a job. Like, he had a lot of money. So it was never a money thing. Like, I was never like, buy me this, buy me that. There was never any of that. But it was like, he was like, yeah, I figured if my dad came on the date, he'd want to pay. So I sat there and we ate with his dad. Second date comes around. It's Valentine's Day. Several years into this relationship, it is Valentine's Day. I was like, can we just go to this restaurant for Valentine's Day? And it was not a nice restaurant. I'm not like this huge, like, you have to, I won't eat at the Cheesecake Factory. Like, you have to take me on a nice date. It was like this little, it was on the side of the highway and it was just like bar food. It was literally like chicken wings, personal pizzas, whatever, nothing fancy. And it was on the way home from school. So I was like, okay, so when I get out of school, we could just go straight there. I literally got dressed, went to school so that like I'd already be wearing like a decent outfit when we went there. And I had been talking about it for like, I think 3 days before then. And he was fully aware. And then where he's like driving me home, drives right past the place. And I'm like, oh. Like, I thought we were going to stop for dinner. And he straight face. We weren't fighting that day. This is just what it was. And then our last date, on our very last date, I was like, this is the last time I'm seeing this man. And this was 4 years into the relationship. This was a very long time into the relationship. It was Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, I just kind of want Cheesecake Factory tonight. And we sat down and we picked out our food. And then he waited until the waiter got to the table. I was started to order and he goes, wait. Do you want to just split something? I'm like, I picked out a meal. You picked out a meal. You know what we don't want the same thing. And this is something that he did often. Like, there would be days that, like on a weekend, he would come up to me and be like, oh, let's go shopping. I want to take you shopping. Fully his idea, not me asking to go shopping. It would be fully his idea. He'd be like, I want to treat you. And I could not count on all of my fingers the amount of times I fell for this crap. This man would always take me to the store and have me spend an hour, 2 hours, like picking things out that I want. And he'd be like, okay. And he'd be shopping with me like, okay, that's cool. And then we would like get to the register and fully be checking out. Like, he would know how much everything cost because like we kind of like, when we would shop, we kind of keep track. Besides the point, we would get to the register and like wait online, get to the register, fully get rung up. And then me and the cashier are like waiting, like, are you gonna do the card? And he'd stand there. I'm telling you, this man has some kind of mental block. He would stand there and be like, I'll come back and get this for you tomorrow. You don't get paid between today and tomorrow. So this is just something that he did over and over again. Every time he would say, like, I want to take you shopping, I want to get you something, he would literally have me spend 2 hours in a store to load up a cart, to wait online, to get to the register, and have the woman, it was like a weird game that he would play. And then we'd fully like have to leave the store empty-handed. I'm like, this is so embarrassing. Like, you don't get paid between today and tomorrow. Why did you want to take me shopping? Why did you bring me out here? Like, why are you wasting my whole day? And he would never get me the thing the next day, but I don't know. It was so strange. So like now I'm in a relationship where it's just like, get ready, there's reservations. And I never want to take that for granted. And I never want to get used to it either. I want it to be like, oh, I've seen the trenches. I've been to the trenches. I've been in the trench relationships. Or the trench relationship. I've only been in one relationship before this. But yeah, I don't ever want to take that for granted. Because that shit was weird. And I also don't think, like, even in your normal bad relationship, I don't think that's something that happens. Like, that weird shit. It's like raining on and off today, so I'm doing very, 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 very minimal makeup because it's literally just going to rain off. My hair is gonna curl, so I think I'm gonna do a bun. These I've been like wanting to try. I guess it's in, I'm like expecting barbecue sauce, but I have a feeling it's like gochujang sauce. So it's all raw. The egg has to cook and the tteokbokki cheese, everything's like cold. It's so slippery. I just got back to the hotel room and took my pants off. I'm so full. It was really hard to film because I didn't bring like the microphone, like my headphones that I talk into, so everything was loud. Everything was loud and everything was annoying. My hair completely screwed. It's raining out, whatever. I just had my first espresso martini. Stay psych right now. Tell me we're joking. We're not drinking those, are we? Unless the one I had was straight Bailey's with a shot of espresso. The girlies have been freaking out over espresso martinis for the past 2 years, and it's literally, you might as well have put a funnel in my mouth and put 200 grams of cane sugar directly down my throat. And I said what I said. I said what I said, and I'll never take it back. And I'll also never get another espresso martini. I don't know what y'all are doing, unless I'm like desperate for like a Christmassy Instagram photo. You couldn't pay me. Anyway, oh, by the way, hi, I'm in a hotel. Dinner kind of turned into a staycation. We like staycations. Sometimes it's really great to get away from the cat. We left her home alone. We're several towns over in a hotel. Korean food. Always better than Japanese food. This place wasn't my favorite. I've had better, but this was like an aesthetic place that I didn't get a good picture. There's like flowers on the ceiling and like writing everywhere. It's really cute. I saw it like 3 years ago and I was like, oh, I really want to go there. And then we never mentioned it again. And I guess he like remembered. So we're doing like a midweek staycation and dinner, and it's really cute. And we also just went to a Lawson's. I don't even know what it is, but I saw the cat and then I saw the paw print, and it's like a cat pancake. I don't know. Can you not tell cats are like my hyperfixation animal? I've never seen this before, but I'm gonna try it. Also, these. If you come to Japan and you need like a 1 a.m. sweet treat, you just want like a little bite of chocolate, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I love these. I'm gonna munch on these while watching. We're probably gonna play poker, so we're gonna munch on these while playing poker. Also, we have Prosecco, so we just grabbed orange juice. We're gonna make a mimosa. Back to the pancake. It's so cute. It's a pancake with something inside. I don't know what's inside. It's red bean inside. I was hoping for chocolate, but I should have known. They can always miss me with the red bean, but I'll taste it. Nope. I've only ever seen this done when they shake it up.
Don't shake it up.
And they break it off the side of a yacht, or the guy with the sword.
Yeah, those guys are too much. Because then if you don't do it correctly, you're risking having like shards of glass in the drink.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, the metal thing comes off.
Comes off?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
then you twist and pull. Twist and pull.
All right, how much goes in for
Half and half.
half and half?
I think so.
I just want a swig.
Okay.
Remember the last time we made these? I took a sip and I was like, there's a lot of pulp. Oh no.
Tell me I got the
There
one
was
with pulp
so
again.
much pulp. Last time, I don't see any, but.
Gosh. No, I remember us like trying to sip without the orange juice and gagging.
Yeah. Good morning. I got so rained on last night. None of this was expected. I did not bring a hair iron with me. So this is what we're looking like. And we're about to head home, but one of his friends has their sister, I don't know, somebody related to one of his friends has like a soba shop about 10 minutes from here. So we're gonna go get soba. I've never had soba before. I did have soba before. It was crusty and musty though. I did not like it. I was like, soba is not it. So maybe this one will be good. If it's not, we won't say anything. We're not gonna tell them, but I'm dying for like a bowl of soup. My friend, I think later wants to go to his favorite pizza place. So I guess that'll be dinner. I know I said I was gonna look better for this video, but I literally like I don't have a choice right now. Like I don't have a way to do my hair. So. There's something just so refreshing about being the first and only people in the restaurant. I love it. this looks disgusting, but sometimes when I have some leftover coffee, I just put it in an ice cube tray, and then when I ice my face, I do it with coffee cubes because it's really good at like depuffing your face. Something about the caffeine, like when you look into like eye creams, one of the ingredients will usually be caffeine, and that'll be like the main ingredient. So it's like, why not just go straight to the source and get the caffeine without the chemicals, you know what I mean? So this is just straight coffee ice cubes. Anyway, I didn't record at pizza last night, not only because I forgot, but also because I was with a friend, and for some reason, now this is a whole empty restaurant, for some reason the next group of people that come in, American guys, and we looked out the window and there was this guy and I guess his wife or something taking pictures, and like the guys that were sitting at the table next to us, now the whole restaurant was empty. For some reason they felt the need to sit these guys directly as close as possible as they could be to us, and it was a table of like 4 guys, and I was like, ooh, these poor people were like outside taking pictures. And the guys were all staring at them and like cracking jokes and like making fun of them, and I was like, yeah, this is not the place for the camera. Boys are like the OG mean girls, I'm telling you. And now I'm trying to depuff my face because, you know, flour, grease. For some reason, whenever I do my hair in this like half up, half down situation, like just to do my makeup, it gives like millennial in the worst way. And I need to stop making fun of millennials. I make fun of them too. It's just so, it's too easy. They're just funny, okay? Like, they're just funny. And look at that. Snatched, not that snatched, but snatched enough that you can't tell I ate an entire pizza and basket of french fries for myself yesterday. I look a mess. I'm making a matcha right now. Also, I ran out of my usual matcha, so I'm using this like organic matcha, and it is so bad. It tastes so bad. It's like this dark, poopy looking green, and I hate it. But I think at this point I just don't want to waste it. I'm just trying to get through it. So I'm making a quick matcha. I have some errands to run, but then for dinner, I'm so excited because I really want to go get takoyaki. I don't know. The first time I had it was in Osaka. It was okay. I was like, glad I did it. And then the second time I went to Osaka, I was like, give me takoyaki now. And now I'm just, whenever there's takoyaki, I'm like, give it to me. Also, okonomiyaki. I'm gonna give it another shot. So takoyaki is basically like a little ball of rice flour, and inside of that, there's a little piece of octopus, and then on top, there's Korean barbecue sauce. I don't like barbecue sauce personally, but Korean barbecue sauce is just different, and I think it's a lot better. And then I want to also get some okonomiyaki. It's literally just like shredded up vegetables like cabbage and carrots and stuff, and they mix it in with rice flour and egg, and then they also put the barbecue sauce and mayo on top. So I found a really cute little takoyaki place, and I'm just dying for some. Also, there is a ramen spot that I want to try, and every time I pass by them, there is like a line, like an actual line. So I'm like, no way the ramen's that good. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if it's any good. I'm having this matcha now. I'll probably get a coffee later. I really want like just this matcha will hold me over, because tonight we're hitting 2 different restaurants because we are such foodies and we're so gluttonous and disgusting. And I just don't want to be like forcing myself to eat the food. Like, I want to actually enjoy it and not feel like I'm about to pop. So it's just gonna be a matcha for me today. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. I feel like it looks greener on camera. Wait, let me put the milk in it and then maybe you'll be able to see. It's just the grossest, nastiest. It doesn't even taste good. Like, it's just bad. The camera's being fake AF right now because it actually looks a lot brighter on camera than it really is. But like, I promise you, it's just murky water. Good morning. It is Friday. We are reading Luke. I'm doing skincare. I also figured out the protein kefir situation, and we're going to Osaka. We're going to Osaka. Let me start with the elephant in the room. My theory is that if you're doing skincare and you don't look absolutely terrifying, you're not doing enough. You could be doing more. We could all be doing more. I'm doing the most. I do this annoying thing where I'll take my under eye patches and I put it here, because you know how you get like the smile lines here. We're trying to prevent that. So like, I don't want lines here, I don't want lines here. Those places I feel like are most prone to getting lines. This is what we do. Second, I figured it out. Kefir and protein is actually so lit. Basically, you don't want to drink it. You don't want to add water to it. What I did was I made it into like a pudding. I did kefir, protein, and then I mix in about 10 grams of flax seeds and about 10 grams of chia seeds. Without water, it's already thick, but then the flax seeds and chia seeds kind of turn it into like a pudding. Eat it with a spoon. If you like the flavor of cheesecake, honestly, This is the best thing because it has that tartness, like it's creamy, it's a little tangy, and then you have like the protein. I guess you could do it with any protein. I only ever use Ballerina Farms protein because it has the colostrum, and then all the other cool things. These are actually kind of drying right now, but I'm glad I figured that out. I'm actually obsessed with this because it's like cheesecake pudding in a way. Lastly, I was on the phone with my mom literally yesterday, and she was like, I really want some bowls. I'm like looking for nice bowls. And I was like, well, Osaka has bowls. I want to go to Osaka. I also want bowls. Why wouldn't I go to Osaka and find my mom some bowls? If I don't win favorite daughter after going to Osaka to solely find my mother some bowls, I'm not talking to anybody ever again. But anyway, that's what's going on. So right now I am reading, and then I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to fix my nails. That's like the only thing I'm going to do. Honestly, I'm not doing anything else because this is literally just a quick 2-day. Let's find some bowls and get out of there. Well, I'm actually also there to eat. I'm gonna eat a lot. Finish reading, do my nails. I really want some soup tonight. I am having tummy cramps, and the only thing that makes me happy when I'm having tummy cramps is either a big bowl of mac and cheese or a big bowl of soup. So I think I'm gonna go get soup tonight. And pho, oh my gosh, these are coming off. Pho is like low-key medicinal. It's like chicken bone broth, and there's lemon, and there's vegetables, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm going to get pho tonight. I think that's all I have for you right now. I should have brought my camera. What is even, never look on the inside of an egg roll. Just like little things.
And that disturbs you?
Mm-hmm.
How?
You never truly know. They went hard with the little noobs in this one. They don't usually have this many noobs.
Looks good.
It's very good. Sauce.
And the lights are coming on.
I'm crying. Chat. I asked for mustard. We translated it. The Japanese translation is mustardo. She gave me pepper sauce.